Hey everyone, what's up? My name's Arjun, and today, like the title says, I'm gonna be talking about my horrendous time in a Skyblock co-op whilst winning some Bed Wars games and gained that W. I'm sorry, that was cringe. Don't click off. Anyways, before I like to start, I'd like to show you this. It's a Google Docs form. This is where you can send me new ideas for my videos. I'm definitely going to be reading it because, as you know, I'm a small channel. Hey, look at my subs. I don't have a lot. And I'm going to read it. And I'm going to definitely see what you've written. And I can use that to make a video. And if it gets into a video, I'll give you a shout out. And I'll be so grateful for your support as for anyone. And if you don't even want to do that, that's completely fine, dude. This is going to be... You guys are in for one hell of a video. Let me tell you guys that. Anyway, without further ado, let the horror story begin. So, let's just get right into it. So this co-op was created around March 2020. And it fell apart at around 1.5 months later, around the end of April, like April 20th, April 25th or something, I forgot. It started when I had an idea. When we all started playing Skyblock, me and my friends, we all started getting into Skyblock. So I asked 4 of my friends. I had this idea, hey, wanna start a co-op with me? It could be fun, and I think we could do amazing if we all work together. But let me all tell you guys something. No matter who you start a co-op with, there's like a 90% chance things are going to go badly in the co-op. Now, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you're in a co-op and it's doing fantastic and amazing. Well, if it is, don't let me influence you that way, right? Because you'd have your fun, and I'm happy you're having fun. But the majority of people I've talked to, the co-ops that they're in, it's just never good, and it just ends badly. I mean, you know, people may different, like I said. But anyway, we had 4 friends. I'm gonna have to give them names. Matt, Pascal, Angus, and Lucy. So, the first 2 weeks are going well. We start up our island, start leveling up our skills, making minions, expanding the island, all of that. Bringing home the big stacks. We were doing great. So the first bad thing that happened was kind of small, but you could see it would get annoying over time, and it was that we never really had our own individual chests, and it's because we had this belief that if we were in a co-op, we should all share all of the items together instead of like just having our own chests and our own areas of an island, because then that may as well just be the same as playing by ourselves. So we were all like, hey, let's be communists and share all the resources and the means of production. So I guess it kind of got annoying because like it made it hard for us to save up for items and armor and like swords and all of that, because you had to keep sharing resources. So that was one of the bad disastrous decisions that would lead to us disbanding the co-op a month later. The next disastrous event that happened in our co-op was that we had all been saving up for this really cool aspect of the end sword. We had all worked hard for it, you know. We'd been putting in the hours, all of that. We'd been working for it, and we decided that, hey, we're gonna let Matt take the money out of our co-op bank and go to the auction house and find a good aspect of the end sword for us to use, so that we could go to we can just go and kill mobs easy and make more money and then get swords for all of us. And let me tell you something, we should have never let this happen. Matt has a huge ego. We should have seen this coming. How about you, viewer? Guess how much he bought this sword for? 100k, 150k, 300k? He bought it for 800k, bruh. Right, little information about the auction house and bidding in general. It's all about ego. It's because like you don't want to lose to a bidding war against someone, because you guys in Skyblock, if you played it, you may have just overbid a couple of times just to spite the other person. But yeah, you do it unconsciously and all that. But when we asked him why he would do that trade, he said, and I quote, "I don't like the idea of that non outbidding me, so I must win at all costs." But he should have let him outbid, because then he would have been the one who was going to lose tons of money, and then you could have defaulted him after, bruh. So we lost 800k from some total pointless outbidding war. It could have been stopped if Matt was just like, how about I don't bid on this? take the money back, and then buy another sword. Or you just go to buy now and find something else instead of going to an auction. But you know, whatever. So we lost 800k, and this was like our co-op's Great Depression. I have a couple more events that made the co-op like gradually worse. But let's just skip to the main part. I want to skip to the massive, grandiose part that made our like Skyblock co-op this bad. This yet again involved money and the banker, which you know just leads me to believe that Skyblock just should become communist so that no one just becomes upset. Anyway, you know how in the banker you need the money out of the banker, you need to go to the withdraw with the dispenser to take all of the money out of the bank account, and the chest is to put it in, right? Angus, by mistake, had decided to take out all of our Skyblock money. So he had 20 million on his person, which is never a good idea to have on any circumstances, real life or in game. Okay. And, you know, anyone with a brain, you could realize that if you look to the right of the screen, you can see that there's 20 million coins in Skyblock that is there. And unless you're some super wealthy, rich Skyblock player who plays Skyblock like 24/7 and has 0 life, then and most people be like, they're gonna put this back in the bank. I can't put this out here. So he goes off into the end to go and kill some Endermen, and he realizes this mistake way too late, because when he's at the end and he's in the process of fighting like a skeleton at like 200 health, which you know you should never do. You should rather just wait for the regen to happen, get back to like 1000 health, then start fighting them again. He realizes he's gonna lose, and then when he looks to the right, he realizes that he's got like the whole of the freaking out. I'm guessing, because like he told us this afterwards, since none of us were online, and then he dies, and there goes 10 million coins. Just lose that all together, down the drain, down the hatch, you know. There goes the Skyblock coins. There we go. There goes our virtual coins that, you know, we spent tons of hours getting. And all because one guy did not look at the right of the screen and realized he had some absurd amount of money. So, obviously, since and the reason why we went online was we had a life. Only joking, we do not. The reason why we went online was because it was 12 at night and we were all like trying to go to sleep. I mean, I just normally was going to YouTube or just read at that point in time, but whatever. Since it's summer, we were all, since it's 12, we were all going to sleep, and he's just realizing his mistake, so he just logs off. And then the next day, it was even worse, because then we woke up and Lucy found out that we had 0 coins in the bank account, and we were like, what the hell? How did we lose that? How do we have 0 coins? We were all freaking out. We were like, what the hell? How do we lose so much money? Why do we have no money? I mean, it's 0 total. It's not like we had like 100 coins or something. No, it was a complete fat 0. We're all freaking out because we have no clue how this happened. And like the transactions man, he only tells us when it happened. So we realized it happened like 12 hours ago at midnight that we lost all our money. And we thought, firstly, this was a glitch. Like, how could this happen? We were all freaking out. Like, bruh, we lost all of our money and we're going insane. We alerted everyone. So Angus, he doesn't even come on for like a couple of days because he's scared of what we think. And then we just go, there's nothing left for us. We're like, okay, this glitch has taken everything, and we were all just talking about disbanding the co-op, because like, if you lost that much money, it's gonna take ages just to reclaim it. And honestly, we weren't at that point, we were already getting fed up with the co-op, so we wanted to disband it. So then that's the point where Angus comes along and he tells us what he did, and we're all mad at him. We're like, what the hell? Why didn't you even try and deposit the rest of the coins? How can you not do that? Do you have like an IQ of 0? And to answer the question, he doesn't have an IQ of 0. So anyway, he did deposit the coins, but it didn't matter, so we all just disbanded it. But yeah, that's just kind of what happened. But I know this video does seem kind of depressing and all of that, but I would like to remind you, we all had some good times whilst we were in the co-op. It wasn't just bad. It was just, we had some amazing times together playing and all of that. So you shouldn't take it like this is one-sided. We had some good times, and there are benefits of starting co-ops, because you know you're all there to help each other out. But like I said, this kind of stuff can happen, so you should be careful. And yeah, that's my story. Anyway, gents, that's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed me talking about this disastrous time I had in co-op, and I hope you enjoyed the Bed Wars gameplay too, and I hope you enjoyed me seeing me win and get kills and all that. However, don't take this too depressingly, alright? We had, like I said earlier, we had some really good times. So, you know, I guess you can have the co-op to, I guess having a co-op, you'll go through the good and the bad times together. And, you know, and anyway, we are all still friends to this day. Like, we're still friends, so nothing bad changed. We're all playing individually now, but, you know, still, we're all having a fun time talking, and we're all friends. So, at least we're all still friends, and yeah. This isn't to hate on co-ops. This is just talking about my bad experience with them. So, you know, maybe you guys can learn something from this video. But anyway, like, I am an entertainer. I like to think myself that of an entertainer. I'm just here to make content to amuse you guys, to make you feel entertained. And once again, I hope you do like this video. Please leave a like on it. Please write a comment about how I did, or maybe can you guys talk to me if you experienced something like this in a co-op that you've had, or maybe just something in general that you want to talk to me about. I'm gonna be listening to anything, bro. Anyway, that's all I have for now. Peace. Have a great day, night, or whatever. See ya.